second. Look at your neighbor and checking. We bout to march, so if you not get to stepping, I done told you who I am. I'm a force to be reckoned with. I think just be mad because my voice is so decadent. I'm setting a precedent, no mistakes and no accident. We ignoring the standard set cause our lowest is passionate. This alone is a classic hit. I'm a verb amongst adjectives. If the industry full of and my words is a laxative. I'm a maniac on these beats. I'm insane and it's not discreet. I'm enraged because y'all ain't see it. I'm spraying on every street, entertaining, no whack opinion. Who's saying we not elite? I'm over Balenciagas. I'm changing into my cleats. It's go time. It's showtime. I ain't calming down until this place is a ghost town. Tired of the faking. We bringing back Motown. No sparing this go round. I'm taking no prisoners, so prepare for a showdown. Down in the new town, I already feel that it's time for me. I'm getting looked up down with the big frown. They already gone by the size of me. I don't really get a talk, but my deuce up. I will not live in apology. I wish you lose my opportunity.
All right. It is snowing outside. By the way, so welcome into this stream. You're probably here for football, but before we jump into the football, I have to share my top 10 worst inventions. So I'm going to start from number 10 here. Number 10 is Reddit. Terrible social media platform. It's just a bunch of circle jerks. Number 9 is snow. Fuck the snow. I literally got my snow tires taken off my car last week, and then today, the snow gods are like, snow? Now there's like a fucking bukkake of snow out there. Number 8's the Electoral College. Number 7 is Elon Musk, because he ruined Twitter. It's still called Twitter, by the way, not X. Number 6 is libraries. An hour in the weight room is more valuable than a lifetime in the library. Shout out 3-year Letterman. Number 5 is daylight savings time. Shout out Arizona and Hawaii. The only 2 states that don't celebrate daylight savings time. Number 4 is motorcycles. Oh, look at me. I own the road and am also responsible for an unhealthy proportion of motor vehicle fatalities. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Drive a car, you bum. Number 3 is crosswalks in roundabouts. Whoever decided to put crosswalks in roundabouts should be, sent to Guantanamo or something. Number 2 is bicycle lanes. Get a car, you bum. And number 1 is the town I live in. Anyways, I've had a few beers. And now I'm streaming. And I'm playing against the Cowboys, a team that a couple weeks ago bent me over and showed me the 50 states. So this probably isn't the best time to be drinking. This is like drinking and driving, which, by the way, this stream is brought to you by Uber. Don't drink and drive. The stream is also brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. If you are allergic to peanut butter, you are a little bitch. Anyways, last week we returned the favor to the Chicago Bears and bent them over and showed them the 50 states, beating them by a final score of 41-3. Take a look at the playoff picture here. If the season ended today, we're in the playoffs, not winning our division. We're the number 5 seed taking on the Falcons, who we beat earlier this year. And last week, our rookie corner, Cliff Greenfield, he forced 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, and a forced fumble. Shout out Cliff Greenfield. That was his breakout game for real. And we have a hot opponent. So the Cowboys, on top of beating the shit out of us 2 weeks ago, are a hot opponent. Coach, you're up against the Cowboys this week, and they've been playing great football lately. Can you end their win streak? We're going to insult our opponent. They're not that tough. They're not as good as the couch quarterbacks say. Wait, the Cowboys are playing well. And all players will have plus 10 break tackle, play recognition, and tackle for this game. Are those my players or are those the Cowboys players? Because that seems borderline unfair. My team will have plus 5 break tackle, play rec, and tackle. Beat the Cowboys to steal their momentum. You know, if I wasn't drunk, I may have answered the other thing, but I saw the trash talk for the first one and said, you know what? I'm gonna jump all over this. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. Don't mind me. Anyways, I have a quarter in my hand right now. Heads, I receive the first kickoff. Tails, I do not. It's heads. Okay. I think I already have it set up too. I get the opening kickoff, which I don't normally prefer, but I like variety, which this game does not give you. Anyways, let's take a look at the Cowboys roster real quick, even though we played them like 2 weeks ago. They have Dak, who's a superstar X Factor now, 93 overall. Tony Pollard, 94 overall. He's not really that good in real life. CeeDee Lamb, 95 overall, only superstar dev. Michael Gallup, also superstar dev, 85 overall. Brandon Cooks, at 82. They have Addison Miller, superstar X Factor tight end. The rookie tight end, I remember he kind of gave us some problems. 82 overall. Tyron Smith, Matt Hennessy, whoever that is. Zach Martin, 98 overall. And Jermaine Ifedi. DeMarcus Lawrence, 95 overall. Micah Parsons, 99 overall, superstar X Factor. Osa Odighizuwa, Mozzie Smith. Brian Aragon, another rookie, 79 overall. Leighton Vander Esch, who just retired in real life because he's made of glass or something. Denzel Perryman. Trayvon Diggs, superstar dev, 94 overall. Stephon Gilmore, superstar dev, 91 overall. Deron Bland is also there. Malik Hooker. Donovan Wilson. Cade York. And Jack Fox. So this team's good, and Sam Howell threw 4 interceptions the last time we played them. A couple of them were in garbage time, but the reason why we lost, I think, is because we did not establish the run. Yeah, Dak picked us apart. I think we're going to defend the short pass this time. We cannot let them get that rack yardage. And we are going to focus on running the gosh darn football. Yeah, no, we're going full pads. Game day goals. Yeah, no sacks allowed. Not a good one. 15 first downs. I choose the same things every time. We'll go 250 offensive yards. Well, less than 30 points. Yeah. We'll get an interception at some point. I'm actually picking some different shit for once. One of these days I may actually do the training myself, but Alright, what we got here? Any injuries? We got some fatigue. Alright, no injuries, so that's good. Alright, let's play this game.
Week 16 of the NFL. Coming up, we'll see Sam Howell. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Commanders and the Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today.
They've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10.
All right, we are going to receive the opening kickoff.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And we will take a knee for the touchback.
And they will begin things at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense.
So here comes Sam Howell.
And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL. Their third-year quarterback.
You look at the stats, over 3,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, 15 picks. The interception numbers I don't think are as bad as
That's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
they seem.
You're going to be pretty happy over the course of a season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver.
Compared to last year, Sam Howell has been a lot better, but I think we need to see a little bit of improvement. He was great last week, but we need to establish the run here as Tolliver, our rookie running back, only picks up 2. We do have Brian Robinson back, which we did not have last time we played the Cowboys. So we have a little bit of a thunder and lightning backfield, similar to what the Detroit Lions have in real life.
Offense coming to its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning.
Well, we're going to go back-to-back runs here, and Tolliver pick up 5. It'll be third down and 3.
Now it's third down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Howell trying to pick it up on third.
We'll get this one off to John Bates, and he is short of the first down.
Short, needed 4, but got 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played
We're so close to picking up the first, but we're going to have to punt the football away. We don't have good enough field position.
He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
So we go 3 and out.
Nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
Into the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see with the right arm of
All right, so not the way we wanted to start off this game.
Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And they are in rhythm on offense because
And there's Dak's numbers on the air, 3,300 yards, 34 touchdowns to just 4 picks.
Looking over defenses, no interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Play action now.
And a play fake, Dak looking, and throws the ball away.
Incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just...
And this time it's a quick pass, and that's complete. Someone.
They get 6.
Michael Gallup. Pick up 6.
I think this is a role we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space. Drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short.
Dak looking to throw, rolls out to the right, and now he's going to take off, and he's going to pick up the first after he slides down.
He does have the first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And a give to Pollard, but he's going to be swallowed up by Kenneth Murray. I'm very hungry. Nom, 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 nom.
3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best
Anyways.
in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him.
Second and 13.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Another give to Pollard, a run on second and 13, which is borderline terrorism. And this time it's Jonathan Allen, who is very hungry. Give me the running back. Nom, nom, nom. Third and 14. Better not let them convert here. They go empty set. Using Jamin Davis here. Dak looking to throw, and it's a screen, and it's batted at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Chase Young bats it down at the line, and we are going to force a punt. Trade punts here on the first drive for each team. Connor Highsmith back to return. And from the 20-something yard line, we'll have a little bit of a return here to the 29.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Washington offense as we get a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wild card spots with 2 weeks to go. But you know, there are others.
We're going to give Brian Robinson his first carry here. Picks up 6.
I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So in theory, more teams alive for a postseason berth later in the year.
Howell from the gun.
And, oh, Darnell Washington can't hold on. He had his hands on it, couldn't bring it down to the ground.
You look at this Cowboy defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason.
3rd and 4. We're going to try out a screen here. Micah Parsons is on the other side of the field.
They need some help in the secondary.
I either love screens or I hate them. But I love this one. It's good for the first. Jonathan Tolliver. We're going to flip this play here. Run it to the strong side. Might bounce this to the outside. We'll see how it looks. Now we'll go off tackle here. Pick up 4.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Howell.
Sam Howell's going to take off and run and then just awkwardly dive down. Didn't look like anyone was open right away. But we pick up 4. We are right at midfield. 3rd and 2 here. Might be 4 down territory. We'll see. But we're going to quickly snap this and give it to Tolliver. And doesn't pick up a lot, but he picks up enough for the 1st down.
As they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And wide open is Terry McLaurin. He slips out of a couple tackles, and he will belly flop into the end zone for the touchdown. I'm not too drunk to play this game.
And the Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
They're playing a little cover 1 hole, it looked like. McLaurin had the safety beat. Slips out of a couple tackles. Touchdown. No, they were playing cover 4. What a bunch of pussies. That's literally the perfect coverage to stop anything deep, and they couldn't stop the deep ball. Anyways, we're already doing better now than we did against the Cowboys the last time we played them. I think we put up 8 points, to be fair. We've only put up 7 so far.
So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
We'll see if they return this one. It's like a couple yards deep. They will return it.
From just beyond the goal line.
And they will start this drive at the 23. We'll see if we can force another punt.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Calling an audible here.
Prescott looks to throw.
Dak looking to throw, but he's flushed out and brought down for the sack by Jamin Davis.
The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here.
2nd and 18 this time. Or 16 or whatever the fuck. This is a quick pass, and it's complete to C.D. Lamb, and he actually picks up a nice chunk there. 11 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
There after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation where they have a much better chance of picking up.
Out of the gun. Here's
Dak looking to throw in the pass over the middle. It's caught by their tight end. He stays upright, and he's got to pick up plenty more yards after the catch to the 47.
really nice gain of 25 yards.
He took a pretty big hit from, who was that, Jamin Davis?
The confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle.
No, I think that was Kenneth Murray.
Quarterback's line of vision. And QB
He
is
stayed
love to
upright.
make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10. We're going to use her here on fucking C.D. Lamb, but the pass that time intended for Michael Gallup is broken up by Cliff Greenfield, last week's Defensive Rookie of the Week.
Winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Now a 2nd and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10 here.
Prescott
Dak looking to throw, and there's his backup tight end, or his starting tight end, the superstar X Factor, Miller, giving us some problems on this drive. It's another 1st down.
11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Now in the 1st quarter, we're up 7-0. Cowboys driving though.
On EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott.
A quick throw, and this is going to be complete to Ferguson. The user Derek Forrest there, bring him down for a gain of 3.
Gotta give credit where it's due.
2nd and 7.
Nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. This is a give to Pollard, and Pollard's going to break out of a tackle and make another guy miss, and he is going to be pushed out of bounds at the 5-yard line. He broke Derek Forrest's ankles there, and now it's going to be 1st and goal.
Here's one out of the running game, so the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
1st and goal from the 5, out of the pistol. Dak. Quick slant, caught. Michael Gallup, touchdown. We were usering in coverage there. Was looking for the goal line fade. They went slant instead. And it's going to cost us 6 points, pending the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So all even at 7.
And Connor Highsmith here will have a chance to return this one from the goal line. And he will get to the 24.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit.
Here's Tolliver, and he looks to cut back. Has no room to do so, though. No gains, 2nd and 10.
They need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second and 10.
Darnell Washington's uncovered. We'll see if the linebacker goes with him.
Throwing here, Howell.
He doesn't. Down the seam, Darnell Washington, big gain and a first down.
And out across midfield down to the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Play action.
It's Howell.
And that's a bad pass, but it's almost for the better.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me,
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
2nd down throw for Howell.
This one over the middle, and Chase Claypool drops it.
Too much contact to run out of that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times
He had it.
use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read
We're going to call a screen here. It may be 4-down territory. I wouldn't mind flipping this play, but I do not want Micah Parsons to wreck our shit. So here we go. And we can't get the pass off because we don't know how to screen block. They'll bring up 4th down. We're going to have to punt this one.
Oh, no. Looked like they had that one set up well on 3rd down, but you got to give yourself time to get rid of the football.
This might be a touchback.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends us.
Yeah, this is going all the way through the end zone. Terrible punt.
There. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started.
First down. Here's a give to Pollard. Close to 1,000 yards. Picks up 3 there.
But mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator, we run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right?
Dak looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the left side, and it's incomplete.
And you wonder about play calling as well.
On the corner route there.
Get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays?
And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Dak over the middle, and the pass is knocked out. Great coverage there by Jamin Davis, and we are going to force a 3-and-out.
Maybe he was worried about where he was on the field. Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely.
Connor Highsmith.
And I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance.
We'll start this drive at the 42.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Give Brian Robinson a carry here. No gain. Trying to establish the run a little more, but hasn't really worked so far.
The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Al now to throw it.
Get rid of this one to Darnell Washington. Picks up 7.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And Sam Howell's going to take off and run, and he picks up the first. Terry McLaurin ran a really weird route. He was supposed to run that zig out. He was in the middle of the field when I saw no one open.
He's ready to pull the trigger on the keeper the moment it revealed itself.
1st and 10, we'll go with Brian Robinson again, and nowhere to run. Picks up a yard.
That time there on the tackle.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down.
And we are sacked.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And they weren't in zone.
Nowhere to go that time.
And each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Go over the middle there. Darnell Washington with the catch, and he picks up the first. How do you call no huddle? Am I going to fake spike this? We're going to just take a timeout.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Circle is spike. I was trying to go no huddle so they couldn't challenge it because that looked very close to me.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
But whatever, we burn a timeout with 2:41 left to go in the first half. Would love to take this drive all the way down to like 30 seconds. And Jonathan Tolliver with a nice 1st down run there. This time we will take it. All the way down to the 2-minute warning. We won't snap the ball here. We're in good position.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Control the line of scrimmage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Another give to Tolliver. No gain. Someone's got to go 2nd level there.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
As usual, the hallmark.
Ooh, do I want to call a screen? Yeah, we're going to call a screen.
Near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ooh, do I want to audible out of this? I do. We're going verts here. We called this play not too long ago, but they're very obviously in man. They'll blow up a screen if we call it.
2nd down, Howell now.
And Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown catch.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington has taken the lead. Sly on for the extra point.
All right, we are up 14-7.
14-7 ball game. That time a 9-play drive.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
They'll take the touchback there, start off this drive at the 25.
Come out to the 25-yard line. But time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
And Dak with a quick throw, and wide open there is Tony Pollard. And he runs out of bounds after picking up the 1st down.
Enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First down, Prescott.
And that's a attempted screen pass, but it's broken up. Incomplete, second down.
Dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 here. Dak have empty, looking to throw, and it's a quick pass complete to Brandon Cooks. He picks up 8. And they're going no huddle, and they'll go play action. Dak looking to throw down the field, and it's broken up by Emmanuel Forbes. And this should force another punt. Highsmith from about the 10 will have some room to run. Takes it to the 21. We have 45 seconds left, 2 timeouts. So that 1 timeout we took because I don't know how to play this game might hurt us.
Late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now throwing on first down here.
Quick pass, and that's out of the reach of Chase Claypool. Incomplete.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Gonna try a screen here, even if we get sacked. Whatever, we take it to the locker room. But Tolliver's able to get this one and run out of bounds. Only picks up 4.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
3rd down and 6. Powell out of the shotgun.
Quick pass, complete. Chase Claypool got some room after the catch. Picks up the first down. We'll take our 2nd timeout.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Powell looking to throw again.
Quick pass, Darnell Washington. Runs out of bounds, picks up 9. Stop the clock.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Powell, he'll look to throw it.
And that pass over the middle is knocked away, incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
3rd and 1.
Third and 1. Howell's going to throw it.
Quick pass complete to Terry McLaurin, but he's knocked down immediately. We pick up the first, but we're not quite in field goal range.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
We need a completion, but we need to get out of bounds. Powell looking to throw. Pass complete to Washington. We get out of bounds. Well in field goal range now. We're going to just kick the field goal here. This kick is up, and it is good. We are up by 2 scores.
Just before the half as they add on to their lead. As trite as it sounds, Every little bit helps. That's exactly what
We're going to squib this one.
Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one.
How did he catch that?
And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Final play of the half, Prescott.
Dak looking to throw. He's got a man wide open, and it's incomplete. Even if it was complete, time would have ran out anyways. We've had a good first half. 17-7.
As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning this late season game with the teams coming back.
We've been better at throwing the ball than running the ball, ironically. But with a 2-score lead, do I want to keep running it? I do think maybe it's at least helping us grind, so we're going to stick with what's worked. We're going to run the ball inside. We're going to defend the short pass.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure they're friends from the defense.
Dak calling an audible at the line. He's going to look to throw, and he's going to get buried into the ground by Kenneth Murray.
They got some talent. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Second 17, Dak looking to throw. Running into pressure again, and he gets rid of the football, and it's going to fall incomplete. Pressure brought on by Montez Sweat and Chase Young there. And it's going to be 3rd and long.
But it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on
3rd and 17. Dak. It's going to be a drop play to Pollard. They're going to settle for a punt here. Great start to the second half for us. Here's the kick, Highsmith. Start this drive at the 45. Offense has been very efficient so far.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a handoff.
Robinson picks up 2.
Materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down, Howell back to pass.
And that pass is complete. Darnell Washington tight ropes the sideline before running out of bounds. He's having a good game. 6 grabs for almost 100 yards.
96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well.
I give Tolliver another carry here, and he cuts back, but only picks up 2.
Sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
That pass is incomplete.
Second down throw that's knocked away.
I think we were looking for Dotson there. Routes were kind of in the same spot. Don't love that.
Driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
3rd and 8.
To the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Empty set here.
Now Howell.
And that pass is hauled in with one hand by Darnell Washington. He goes up over 100 yards with that catch. They want us to go for this.
But instead, they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
From here, this
We'll do it.
48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That pass is complete. Chase Claypool picks up the first.
Yeah, this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
Give Brian Robinson. Get for 6.
15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
2nd down and 4.
Go back-to-back carries for Robinson here.
Trying to bounce it outside.
Loses a yard.
Able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Throwing here, Howell.
This pass is something.
Missed him, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types.
That looked like illegal contact, did it not? Hold up. Look at this. Yeah, he gets there early. Look, yep, they're making contact and the ball's not there yet. That should be pass interference. That's 110% pass interference. But it's not called because this game has the IQ of a fucking potato. We'll have to kick a field goal here.
From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt.
It's good. We're up 20-7.
And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And they're going to take this one out of the end zone. And he's going to take off. Brandon Cooks off to the races, and he is going to score.
He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Okay.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So now the other return teams.
Okay, that's not what we wanted.
What they just saw.
We'll let this one land in the end zone. We had a nice methodical drive that put up points on our last drive. If we can repeat that, that'd be great.
Last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act.
Here's Tolliver. We got a flag on the play. After a gain of about 5, it's probably going to be a hold or a block in the back. And it's a hold. Chase Claypool with the hold. First and 15 now. Gonna try a touch pass here. Actually, we're gonna flip the play here. I want to run away from Micah Parsons. That's the big thing. I'd love to get the ball into McLaurin's hands, but this time we're gonna give it to Jahan Dotson, and Jahan Dotson's got some space to the outside. He picks up the first, but there's another flag. It's gonna be another fucking hold. And this time it's on Ricky Stromberg. You go from never calling penalties to suddenly calling penalties on back-to-back plays.
But all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook.
First and 21.
And they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Here's Howell.
And that pass is errant, and it's picked off. Trayvon Diggs on the interception. He's going to have some room to return, and he's going to be down inside the 10. Terrible time for an interception. Back-to-back penalties killed us.
Inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Play action. Dak, quick pass, touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. And we had a 13-point lead, and it is now gone. And the extra point, it's good, which it is, will give them the lead. Unbelievable.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense.
All right, let's slow this one down. Let's not commit penalties.
Bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Tolliver, good for 4.
Try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch.
Yeah, audible to a run here. If we can get to the second level, or get past the first level, it should be a decent run. I mean, picked up 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Do we go 3 runs here? Hopefully this works.
To gain the first here. From the gun, they'll try.
He got it.
And he's going to have a Commander's first.
Not a lot there, but we pick up the first.
Able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are.
Nice catch by Terry McLaurin. First down and some change.
A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Play action. And Howell goes down.
Pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it,
no one was open. We're going to send McLaurin on a home run ball here. See if he gets open. Doesn't look like he will, but we'll check down to John Bates, our backup tight end, to pick up 7.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
Incomplete. Now in the 3rd quarter. All right, so we're down by 1 at the end of the 3rd. We're going to have to punt this one away.
Watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Tressway now. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's
There's the kick.
It's a 1-point difference here.
Touchback. It's a touchback.
Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff.
That was almost a perfect punt.
And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know, it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math.
Give to Pollard, and he is swallowed up behind the line by Chase Young.
And certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd and 13. Dak, quick pass. Caught by Gallup for a gain of 4, but it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Dak looking to throw, and this pass is incomplete. Looking for Miller, his tight end. He almost held on to it for the 1st down, but we force a huge 3-and-out there.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out.
Not a great punt there. Highsmith will have some room to return, and he's just shy of midfield.
That time, but they get 11 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position.
1st and 10.
They come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
Give to Tolliver, and he slips through a couple tackles, and a nice run there. Picks up 15. Great shiftiness there.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Brian Robinson. Good for 6.
At the 31-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Quick pass. Darnell Washington can't hold on.
Pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, with a dime left on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer.
3rd and 4.
Howell now to throw it.
Quick pass. Terry McLaurin. 1st down.
And he's going to have the Commanders 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First and 10. Brian Robinson.
They get him
Good
to
for
the ground
5.
on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Second down, Howell now.
Oh, that pass was almost picked off.
This defense knows 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Howell.
And Tolliver holds on, but he's short of the 1st down. 4th and 1. We can take the lead with a chip shot field goal.
4th down. We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions.
We gotta take it.
To get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
All right, we take the 23-21 lead.
And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends.
We need to prevent them from scoring points.
But this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
So the drive's going to start.
And this is going to be a give to Pollard. He's tripped up by false forward for a gain of 4.
He's to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Another give to Pollard, and he is swallowed up. Jamin Davis, he's having himself a good game, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 9. They're going with a 3 tight end set here. But I don't care. We're going with a nickel set. Dak is looking to throw under pressure, and he is brought down with the... I unplugged my mic. Montez Sweat brings him down. It's going to bring up 4th and a country mile. And they are going to punt this one away. They don't really have a choice here. We're going to call the fair catch here. Take it at the 43. We're going to just try to milk the clock. If we have to put up points, fine.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over.
A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember,
here's Tolliver for 4.
What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
2nd and 6.
Here's Robinson, and Robinson picks up the first down.
You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football.
It's almost 2-minute warning time.
So than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the game that he did.
Give Tolliver. Tolliver, first down and some change, and that should bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go.
He starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
A first down should do it.
Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Tolliver for 8.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Cowboys take their first timeout. Might need 2 first downs here. But Robinson cannot pick up the first on that one. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Took their second timeout. 3rd and 1. We just need a yard. We got it.
And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it.
Will that end the game? They're suggesting a QB kneel. Yeah, that'll do it.
And they take a knee.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
And that is going to be the ball game.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about
So we are going to be tied for the division lead. I don't know who holds the tiebreaker. We got bent over by the Cowboys the last time we played them, and we're going to come out on top this time. So we'll have to check and see who has the tiebreaker over who. But this was a huge win, game of the year. We come out on top, 23-21. We almost choked it away, but we didn't. And Coach Moorhead is very happy.
By a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Commanders, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, so a pretty solid game from Sam Howell. 19 of 31, 245, 2 touchdowns. Did throw in a pretty ugly interception. We've been a run-first team. I said we needed to run the ball more coming into this game, and we kind of did that, but we were still a pass-first team this time. We came out with a victory. Tolliver, 15 for 81. Robinson, 11 for 40. Neither of them were exceptional in this game, but they kept grinding out the clock. Darnell Washington, 7 grabs for 102 yards. His first 100-yard game of the season, I think. Terry McLaurin, 5 for 89 and 2 touchdowns, so if you had him on your fantasy team, you're welcome. Tolliver had a few catches out of the backfield. Claypool had a couple. John Bates had a couple. Jahan Dotson left off the board. Defensively, anyone really stand out? A couple TFLs for Jamin Davis and Kenneth Murray. Sack for Montez Sweat, Jamin Davis, and Kenneth Murray. I don't think we forced any turnovers, but one thing I did notice. We held Dak Prescott to 92 passing yards. 10 of 20, 92 yards. 2 touchdowns, no picks. Tony Pollard, 8 carries for 26 yards. They were barely on the field. What was our time of possession? Yeah, we possessed the ball for 28 minutes to their 11 minutes, or 12 minutes, we'll call it. We had the ball more than twice as long as they did. More like 2.5 times, roughly. Or actually, yeah, 2.5 times, roughly. We had the ball 2.5 times more than they did. So, our strategy kind of worked. I wanted to run the ball more. I mean, we had 131 rushing yards. I wanted to run the ball more because last time when we got smoked, we did not run the ball, like at all. But we ran the ball, we grinded the clock, held on to the ball for nearly 75% of the game. And we come away with a 2-point victory. They're a better team than us, make no mistake. But we came away with the W. We got some upgrades here. Charlie Phillips is our 4th string running back at this point, but still on the roster. We'll do power back, sure. Why not? Braden Daniels, our starting guard. He's absolutely terrible. Yeah, you need to improve your pass protection. Levi Jenkins, our rookie left guard. Yeah, we'll just improve agile. Bumps him up to a 77 overall. Not bad for a 2nd-round rookie. Sam Cosme. Move up agile for him. He's now up to a 79 overall. And Kenneth Murray. New field general. Temporarily boosts him up to an 80. Alright, what's the playoff picture look like now? Still at the 5 seed? Does it need to update? We may still very well not have the number 1 seed. Or, yeah, we're not leading the division. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner. Same record as the Cowboys, but we're still holding a wild card spot. But let's talk about our hot opponent that we ended up beating. Charles Leno's pretty pumped up. Entire team earns 2,500 XP. That's pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and advance to the next week. All right, we are close to the playoffs. We actually own the division lead now. So if we take a look at the playoff picture, we own the number 2 seed, and we would take on the Rams if the season ended right now, and that's who we are going to play next week. Now, I do want to check. Have we clinched a playoff spot? Yes, we have. We have clinched a playoff spot, so we will be playing football after the regular season is over. We'll finish with anywhere between 10 and 12 wins. This has been a great second season. All right. That's all I got, though. Yeah, the snow sucks. Bye.